Why do you fill in your brows? They look good the way they are. They look fake. But I think your brows would look better if they were just natural. They look great on their own. No.
They don't.
Brows, they make all the difference. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be all about my brows. Now I wanted to do my updated brow routine, and everything I'm going to be using today is Drugstore. I predominantly use this routine. Rarely have I really been reaching for any pomades, and I absolutely love my Drugstore pencils. Like I said in my last 2016 beauty favorites dealing with Drugstore, I said I would never buy another high-end brow pencil ever again, and I really don't see myself doing that. I absolutely love Drugstore products to achieve these brows. Now I know everybody wants that perfect brow or that natural brow, the bushy brow, the brow that looks like you didn't spend so much time, but you know, deep down you spent 20 minutes on each one. No matter what brow that you have, you do you, I do me. This is just my personal routine. Brows will never be the same. They will never be twins. They will never be sisters. Sometimes they're like third cousins. Just as long as they're neighbors, it's okay because they're just right next to each other. I know some people make fun of people's super bold brows or the ombre, or they're super thin, or they look like a Nike sign. But you know what the cool thing is? Those aren't your brows, so you can just worry about the brows on your own face. So today the products I'm going to be using are my L'Oreal Brow Stylist. I am in the shade Brunette. I also really love the NYX Micro Brow. I only have it in Espresso right now. Now to set my brows and something I've been talking about my Snapchat and kind of giving hints is the new Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. I will show you how I use this in my tutorial. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and also click that little bell right there so you get notified when I upload my videos, and I'll leave all my social media links down below. Now let's get on to the tutorial. Whoop! Take my L'Oreal Brow Stylist in Brunette. I unfortunately have a little homie right here. Not sure if you can see that little friend that's trying to party. We can name him Doug, but we're gonna ignore him for today. Outlining the bottom of my brow with light strokes, so I'm not super harsh. Little small strokes, and start building it all the way to the tail. Right there. Sometimes I'll kind of stop it short. Sometimes I'll kind of stop it a little bit longer. Just also depending on my wing as well. But I stop usually right around there. I don't really measure like right by my nose, but you can. So I stopped pretty good right there. They say that you take the measurement from the side of the nose and just go straight up, and that's where your brow should end. So now what I do is I outline at the top of my brow, but I don't start right from the beginning. I go 1/3 in, so I'm right here. Sometimes I want something super caterpillary and big and bold and fake. Sometimes I want something nice and thin and sleek and chic. Honestly, it is up to you. These are your own damn brows. Who cares? They're on your face and nobody else's. Outlining the top and following my natural brow hairs. Curve all the way until I connect to the wing. So I basically have a stencil of the brow that I wish I was born with. I don't do like hair-like strokes or whatever. I just do strokes, and it basically all looks like the same in the end. I do like to just stroke it little by little just to build up the intensity. And I even go over that little pimple. And really quick, a little side tip, say like my little friend Doug right here was a little bit larger in size and more red. I'll actually place some concealer only in that part just to mask it and let it dry. And I'd set it with translucent powder. And then afterwards, I would go with my pencil over, just because sometimes when you put the pencil over your little buddies that want to party, it doesn't work out all the way. But this time, this guy is pretty mild. You know, he's sobering up. Filling in my brow, and notice how I'm not filling out in the beginning of my brow, so it's gonna look a little bit funky. I do still have a light hand, and then I look at my brow and I see if I want a little bit more of an arch up here, so I'm just gonna start building up just to kind of give me that little curve at the top, because I happen to like that, and then just tail it out. So now I'm gonna take the spoolie end of the brush, which is very important, and now I'm gonna start brushing the product out. And this makes it look a little bit more natural. Very lightly as well. I don't want to go too harsh because then you're going to end up just erasing product and having to go over again. Like over here I lost some color. I'll just go back in just to the intensity that I want. It's really nice just to build it up instead of just going super bold and then you don't end up liking it. So now what I do for the beginning of my brow, I take the spoolie again, stroking the product forward from what's on my brow already, and bringing it to the front. See how it's starting to fill that in? So it's not too harsh. I don't go for a super ombre look, but I do like a little bit of an ombre. So I'll just kind of darken this portion. This is when I'll take the spoolie and kind of bring it up. And there we go. Okay, so now this is what my brow looks like before. This is after. Sometimes I'll kind of just leave my brow just like this, make it look a little bit more like raw, like I said, and natural. And I won't carve it out or make it like look as perfect as I can get it. But I'm someone where I do like to do that. So if you like a more natural looking brow, like I said, then you can just stop right there. But I'm gonna move on to the next step. A little bit of concealer. This is the Maybelline Concealer in Sand. I put some on the back of my hand. Concealer brush, I'm just using the one from Sigma. You can use any concealer brush that you want. And now I'm just gonna take a little bit of that product right there. Why I like using this concealer is that it's very thin in consistency. So say like you accidentally like go into your brow a little bit, the formula is so thin, you can kind of just like spoolie it out. But if you use like a super thick concealer, you're kind of SOL. And I just like to use the tip of the brush, and I'll just grab a little bit more product, and now I'm just going to start carving underneath. And what I love about this is that, as you can see, it's giving me a really nice under brow highlight. You can always set it with like a cream shadow as well, but see, I used very little product, so I didn't even have to do that. This is what my brow currently looks like, and again, this is part 2 of where you can stop. You can just have it nice and carved and a little bit more natural at top, or you can do an extra step, which I just love doing anyhow. Now, number 3, the next step, what you can do is you can take the foundation that you use. I recommend taking the foundation that you used. And today I used the Infallible Pro Glow. I like using the foundation just because it's going to match up above. Take a little bit of the foundation. Again, very, very little. And now I'm gonna start carving out the top. I usually don't start right at the edge. I kind of like starting towards the middle, just in case I did end up picking too much product. And now I'm just gonna start carving around right here and bringing it all the way down. And it helps crisp out that tail, and you can kind of just erase whatever end you don't want. Front area, very little product again. Just take like your beauty blender and just blend it out and then just set it again right there. But I use very little where I don't have to do that. Set my brow, go ahead and set it with whatever set you like. But my new favorite one that I've been raving about, and people are like, when are you gonna talk about it? I'm gonna talk about it right now. This is a new Maybelline Brow Precise Fiber Volumizer. Obsessed. Now, this one you really have to be careful when you work with it. This one's in the shade Deep Brown. This is what it looks like. And see, you can already see that fiber just hanging loose right at top. Don't trip, chocolate chip. I'll show you how you're gonna use this. I know it looks like a lot of product, so when you use this, make sure that you wipe the top and also the tip. Wipe the tip. And this one does have fibers in it, and it's like a little comb. It's something so different than a lot of other brow sets, and I love it. So when I use this, I wipe it down really well, because the first time I used it, I was like, holy crap. And when I start, I don't start right in the beginning of my brow. I like to start from the middle, just in case I still have too much product, so it's easier to work with. So I just start bringing it right here to the middle of the brow, and then bringing it down. And then since I have less product, then I'll bring it to the front and I'll start combing my hairs up if you want to, or you can comb them all the same way. But I just love how with this product, you can basically get like a natural look, well, not natural, but the bushy look effect just by kind of combing the brows up. See, so if you wanted that effect, you can always do that right there by brushing the hairs up. Or you can just have them in the front and then just bring these guys down. And I love the way it sets my brow. It keeps my hairs in place. It also brings a really nice shade to them. And I love how it defines my hairs. I don't know if you can see, but it's really combing through each one. So it's utilizing every little hair I have on my brow, which I don't have too many. And someone who has even less brows than me would really appreciate this product because it defines your brow. Just make sure to wipe. I'm telling you, it can get a little messy. It's not a big deal. I haven't had like, I don't know, like a whole mess on here. Just put it right back into the tube. And like I said, start from the middle and then start sweeping up right here. And that, folks, is my brow routine with all drugstore products. Whoop, whoop. So here's a little before and a little after. I know I also get questions on how come your brow is raised and all that. It's just my facial expression. I don't, I don't do fillers or anything like that, and I have a very animated face, so that's just how my face, I don't know, moves, and my brows, that one always arches. Sometimes when I smile, like, there's this one that just goes, and it's not because I'm trying to do that. That's just what my expression is. And that is it, you guys. That is my brow routine. Again, I happen to like my brows. If you saw my intro, to me, brows make such a difference. I know sometimes some people comment like, why do you fill in your brows? They look fake. That's too thick. Just leave your own natural. I just wanted to do kind of like a funny intro, but you just wear your brows the way that you want to wear them. Sometimes I wear them bold, sometimes really natural. It just all depends on my mood. I'm really happy to do this video, especially because it is drugstore. I find like so many brow routines have nothing but high-end pomades and Benefit and Anastasia and all those fancy brands, and trust me, I do love them, but you gotta know, a girl can get some brows using some drugstore products. Alright guys, so that is it for my video today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll leave all my previous videos linked down below, as well as my social medias. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Woo-hoo!